Good morning, everyone. This is Louisiana Commissioner of Agriculture and Forestry, Dr. Mike Strain. We're here this morning with Chef Yvette Bonanno, and we are cooking up certified Louisiana catfish with a twist, with a spin. We've got some fresh products from the farmer's market, some fresh spices. This looks beautiful. How are you?
I'm great. It's so nice to see you. Thanks for coming to my home. And when you called and said we're going to be doing Louisiana catfish, I was like, okay, so excited. But we wanted to do a little bit something different than your, typical fried catfish. So again, we went to the farmer's market, picked up some beautiful vegetables. So I'm ready to get started.
Good. Let's get started because it already smells good with all the spices.
We're going to take the Mirliton, and I've washed it, and all we're going to do is we're going to peel the skin, even though the skin is edible, and this is actually a squash. So we're just going to take the skin off.
That is one of the favorite vegetables of my father.
Really?
Oh, he loved Mirlitons. He really did. And we would cook them, but of course, a lot of times with Louisiana shrimp as well. And so we would stuff them and cook them, and it was always a favorite.
Well, it kind of takes on, it's almost like a cucumber, melon flavor, and it's kind of bland in flavoring. So we're going to take some vegetables and make a citrus vinaigrette, and then we're going to place our fried catfish right on top. So this is just a little bit of a what we call a mandolin. You can certainly do this with a knife, but as you can see, it makes it so much easier when you're able to use a little mandolin here, and it gets into nice little juliennes for us.
Okay.
To the Mirliton, we're going to add our cucumber, yellow squash, zucchini, and diced Creole tomatoes.
Wow, that's a lot of flavors and beautiful too.
And then this is the easiest way to make your dressing. Into our little blending holder, we're going to put fresh lemon juice, orange juice, and fresh lime juice.
Wow.
We're going to put green onions. They're just going to go right on in. Parsley, this is Italian flat leaf parsley. A little bit of rice wine vinegar, which is a very mellow vinegar. We're gonna let the citrus shine. And some apricot preserve. And you could certainly use a local honey.
Okay.
This is just gonna
Next time I will bring you some of my honey.
I'll hold you to it.
Certified Louisiana honey.
Little apricot preserve is gonna go in.
Okay.
Olive oil. And then we're going to add a little salt. And I like to use red pepper, so it gives it a little bit of spice without seeing the, the black pepper specks. So we're just gonna go in with a little bit of red pepper. Okay. We take our burr mixer. And
you can already smell those flavors.
Yeah, and what's gonna happen is the citrus is going to really cook the Mirliton. Okay. So from this point, you can prepare this in the morning, put a wrap on it, and then your dressing, and then right before you're ready to serve, we'll go ahead and toss it. But since we're gonna go ahead and cook up our fish, I'm gonna go ahead and let you toss this up now, and it'll macerate a little bit there. So you can see, you can smell it. Yes. It obviously looks beautiful. So this morning I went to Tony's Seafood and picked up some fresh Louisiana certified catfish fillets. And I'm sure you've been to Tony's where they're live in the tank.
Yes.
They'll pull them out and they'll do all the butchering for you. So these two fillets, and what we're gonna do is strip them, and we're gonna go ahead and remove any of this little belly area here. And the reason I like to strip it is so, obviously you see where it's thicker here, it's thinner here.
Yes.
It'll cook evenly if we portion it up into 3-ounce portions.
Okay.
So I'll take this just a little bit of tail off, and then we're gonna go like this and just strip it like such.
Okay.
And that way it'll cook evenly. So to a little bit of cold water, I'm gonna add some just Creole spice, a little bit of fresh lemon juice, and then the fillets are gonna go in. So I am using a certified Louisiana fish fry because there's so many. We have wonderful available on the shelf. Feel free to make your own. But I find like during the summer, you just wanna make it quick and easy, and this is just kind of another way of imparting a little bit of flavor before we go into our, this is a cornmeal base. So the fillets are just gonna go right on in. And I have some frying oil. I'm using canola at 350 degrees. And as you can see, this is so easy. So do you like to fish Louisiana?
Yes,
Inshore,
I do.
offshore? I mean, everyone's fishing right now. I have to say, I'm kind of jealous. I haven't been out there yet, but you could certainly substitute our beautiful red snapper or
Okay.
trout. But this morning, these fillets look beautiful. So as you see, we've got our
Okay.
oil ready to go. Always kind of pull that up so you're not dropping the fillets into the
So always pull it up so you're not dropping the fillets into the hot oil. into the
Yeah,
oil,
it's gonna
'cause
splatter
it'll
back
splatter.
at you. So yeah, so we're just gonna
Okay.
go right on in. And as you can see, now that we've cut them into those strips, they're all gonna cook evenly and the
Yes.
same time. Okay. We're gonna
And
drop that
catfish are quick,
quick.
they're easy, and they're nutritious.
So now that we have our fish in the fryer,
Okay.
we're gonna go ahead and make a quick remoulade. So we've got mayonnaise, and I'm gonna let you go ahead and mix it up for us.
Okay.
Mayonnaise going in, Creole mustard, which gives it a little bit of gives it a little
And
bit of
just
spice.
a little bit of
Yes,
that,
just a
right?
little bit of Creole
Little bit of that.
mustard.
There you go.
Of course, Louisiana product, fresh
Okay.
lemon juice.
Gives it that tangy.
A little ketchup's gonna go in. And we're gonna season this with some Louisiana powdered crab boil.
Okay.
That's gonna give it a little bit of spice.
And just a little bit of that.
And that's gonna go in, and that will be our remoulade. That's gonna go right on top of the fish.
So, and I need to use this to whisk it up well.
Yeah.
Right?
Let me give it a taste. Looks pretty. And of course you can use Louisiana Gulf shrimp on this dish. Even fried crawfish tails from Louisiana would be great.
And this really, really looks good.
It's delicious.
Beautiful.
So as you can see, the Mirliton, it's starting to cook a little bit, but it's gonna keep that nice crispness. And we've got all those beautiful vegetables, and then our
Okay.
citrus vinaigrette. So we're gonna go on just like this.
Okay.
Okay, this is perfect. Okay, go ahead and take our fillets.
Okay.
Go right on there. Ooh, and it's hot. How about one more?
Okay. Beautiful.
Oh my gosh, so pretty. Screams summer, right? Let's see. And then we're gonna take our remoulade. And over the top. Put a little garnish on there.
And you see, we've done all of this. You've done all of this.
You've done all of this.
in less than 15 minutes.
Oh,
That's
yes.
From start to finish.
And especially if you get the salad
Yes.
ahead of time. Let's give it a taste.
Okay,
Yeah.
absolutely. Okay, you ready?
Yeah. Oh, the fish looks perfect, yes.
That is
So
very good.
Oh,
That
good.
is
I'm so
very,
glad.
So very
I just
good.
hope people use
Yes.
Mirliton year round now.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Chef Yvette, thank you so very much for bringing me into your home and cooking this magnificent Louisiana dish.
Well, thank you for coming. And as you can see, using local Louisiana vegetables, the Mirliton, Creole tomatoes, and of course the Louisiana catfish, just pulled it all together. So I hope you enjoy and try the recipe.
Absolutely. And when we talk about you buy fresh, you buy local, you buy those certified Louisiana products, and we tell everybody go to the farmers markets and get these local products, bring them home, cook them up with the family. It just doesn't get any better than this.
A perfect summer dish. So you enjoy.